Hey team, wanted to make an update video on the fashion initiative that I've got going on right now. I enjoyed, for the past few years, I've enjoyed making upcycled fashion and using clothes that I had or clothes from the thrift store and kind of swapping them up, cutting them up, and making something new out of them. And it's been 2 months since I officially decided to just wear clothes that I created, that I fashioned in some way. And I will say, I don't know that I was prepared 100% for this as an initiative. I did not have any sort of jackets or sweaters, sweatshirts. And so, I think it was probably the first week I was like, I'm cold. So I ended up having to take a blanket and I safety pinned it and I made a shawl out of that. And that suited for a while, and it kind of started ripping a little bit. And one day it was kind of rainy. I was just like, I just want to wear a hoodie. I'm cold. I want a hoodie. And so I ended up grabbing a hoodie. I've still got my other clothes like stockpile, just like on the side. So I took one of my hoodies that was on the side and I just like cut off the bottom and kind of like cut part of the sleeves and the neck a little bit, so that way it was my fashion, my design, so I could wear my stinking hoodie because I just really wanted my hoodie that day. And there was another time too, where I was going to be outside. I was going to be picking up garbage, and I wanted something that was kind of more full coverage, but also lightweight and summery. And so I didn't want to wear something that was restricting, kind of like this tank top that I've got now. It's got buttons and it's not as breathable. It's got multiple layers and things. I just wanted something simple. I just wanted to wear a t-shirt for garbage collection. So I was like, I just want a t-shirt. I just want a t-shirt. I have one t-shirt that I designed, and I was using it as pajamas at that time. And so I was like, I just want a t-shirt. So I grabbed another t-shirt and just like the hoodie, just chopped off a couple things, and I was able to wear a t-shirt. So it's been an interesting experiment so far. I know that I don't have pants right now for the winter months, so that'll be a project that I need to do. I've got some, three-quarter length pants that I think ripped that first day that I wore them. They're made out of other miscellaneous pants, other denim pieces, and I put them all together, and they ripped I think the first time. So I sewed them back up. I think they ripped again. So I do not have pants right now that I am able to wear. So that'll be something to look forward to fixing. I do have a couple very long skirts, and so I might be able to just put like leggings underneath skirts. But again, I am wearing my work uniform when I'm at work. That is an exception to the rule, as well as athletic clothes. That is also an exception because I don't have a full athletic line as of yet. So those are my two exceptions. But it's been fun. It's been interesting because I've started to kind of see what pieces I actually value, which ones I need, which ones are practical for what season. It's been kind of an interesting game because I'm trying to conserve water at the same time. So what will I use when it's hot outside, and how can I kind of sweat cute, So there was a point where I had like, well, these are my like heavy sweat clean clothes, like these are my mild sweat clean clothes. Like, I sweat a little bit, but I only wore them once. So if I'm going to be kind of sweaty, I can wear those again because I only sweat a little bit in them and just once, So it's been a bit of an adventure. And I know I also had to kind of make some more shorts. I wanted shorts, and so I grabbed a couple more t-shirts and cut those up and made shorts out of those. I love those. They're very comfortable and very practical. And I know that I have a tendency to collect t-shirts. I've got so many t-shirt pillows to attest to that fact. I did say I have too many t-shirt pillows. They are consumption now. They are just too much. So I said that I don't want to make any more t-shirt pillows, and I already have one more that I want to make. Unfortunately. So it's good to be able to repurpose those t-shirts into shorts. I love them. Like I said, so cozy. Do recommend. Way cozy. But it's been kind of fun. It's some of them are impractical. I've had some fashion faux pas for sure. I.e. ripped jeans. Some issues with a little bit of indecent exposure. And but that kind of I'm doing another experiment too, where I'm not really wearing a bra outside of the workday either. So that's on me 100%. And that's to save resources too. It's an environmental thing, and it's also a self-comfort thing, like to be comfortable with yourself, be comfortable with your own body. And I think it's actually been really, really great for me to do that. But there were some indecent exposure things that were a little embarrassing, and I do apologize. I don't think anyone saw, but I was still embarrassed. So yeah, but yeah, so it's been fun. I am looking at what pieces are important, and I'm trying to plan for next year. I'm going to try a capsule wardrobe next, so just a very, very small wardrobe with just what I need. And so I'm kind of coming up with what I need in this experiment, thinking, okay, how many pairs of shorts, how many shirts, and I'm going to try and get rid of the extra stuff that I have, maybe make more pillows, more bags, and that kind of brought up the question, how many times can you upcycle something before it's just complete garbage? Because I was thinking of maybe upcycling like one of these shirts, I've got a couple of them, and making a bag out of them. But even though they're already upcycled into fashion, if other fashion, this was my dad's shirt back in the day, so then I cut off the sleeves and the collar, and I made it into a tank top. And so it's been interesting to see kind of what works, what doesn't, and also to see how to move forward by using less. So we'll see what happens next year, and we will probably talk about it then. See if I have any more insights. I will of course make another video, but otherwise it's gonna be fun to play, because I think next year too we're gonna kind of delve more into trying out different fashion trends, versus this is very me, this is very Midwest Minnesota. I got my Paul Bunyan, my hipster plaids and things going, nothing, my ripped jeans, cutoffs. And so it's all very me. So I'm going to experiment in other ways, but that's next year. So something to look forward to. And I will talk to you later.